Imagine this: you're sipping your morning coffee, casually scrolling through messages when suddenly a call shatters your peace with harsh words and negativity. Your day feels instantly ruined. We all encounter difficult people, but how we react to them defines the outcome. Think about how a single negative comment can cling to your thoughts longer than a compliment, much like a stubborn stain on your favorite shirt. The key is recognizing that stain and refusing to let it ruin your day. Marcus Aurelius wisely advised that when someone blames or hates you, look into their heart and understand their motives. You'll realize there's no need to be upset or to worry about their opinions. This perspective helps us see beyond superficial interactions and find valuable opportunities for self-reflection. Will you let their negativity define your day or your self-worth? Let's embark on a journey to explore 14 smart ways to deal with toxic people while also enhancing our sense of self. 1. Don't assume you're the cause of the problem. When dealing with toxic individuals, remember that their behavior often stems from their own anxieties, fears, and inner turmoil. This understanding is vital for protecting your mental and emotional well-being. Often, when faced with criticism or negativity, we mistakenly believe we're the root of the problem. However, it's essential to recognize that toxic behavior originates from others and is not a reflection of us. Their actions may be influenced by their life experiences, personal traumas, or misguided beliefs, none of which have anything to do with you. Consider a family member who constantly creates a tense environment at home. Instead of internalizing their actions and blaming yourself, understand that this person might be under immense work pressure or harbor unspoken fears about the future. Their behavior is an expression of their anxiety, not a direct response to you. This awareness doesn't mean you should ignore toxic behavior or tolerate it indefinitely, but it does mean you shouldn't let it affect your self-worth or inner peace. Developing strong self-esteem and self-awareness is crucial in this process. By choosing how to react, you can shield yourself from negative emotions and maintain emotional stability and balance. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This insight reminds us that our true power lies in how we respond to external circumstances. By not letting toxic behavior influence you, you position yourself in a place of strength and resilience, capable of responding objectively and with less emotional involvement. This mindset requires practice and continuous self-awareness, but it empowers you to rise above the negativity of others. Reflect on how you can apply assertiveness in your daily interactions. How do you usually react when someone crosses your boundaries? Think about how you can change your approach to be more assertive. Assertiveness is about consistency. By consistently expressing your needs and standing up for yourself, you reinforce the message that you deserve respect. Being assertive helps you build healthier, more respectful relationships. What boundaries do you need to set in your life right now? How can you communicate these boundaries effectively? Engaging with these questions helps you understand the importance of assertiveness and how it can transform your interactions with others. Remember, the aim is not to change the toxic person, but to protect your own peace and well-being. As Seneca once said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By being assertive, you reduce unnecessary suffering and gain control over your emotional responses. In conclusion, assertiveness is a powerful tool in managing toxic relationships. It involves clear, respectful communication of your needs and boundaries, maintaining calmness, and practicing consistency. By being assertive, you safeguard your mental health and foster an environment where mutual respect can thrive. How will you start implementing assertiveness in your life today? Reflect on this and take the first step toward healthier, more respectful interactions. 2. Be assertive. When dealing with toxic individuals, assertiveness is essential to protect your well-being. Assertiveness means expressing your thoughts and feelings honestly and directly while respecting the rights and beliefs of others. It's important to note that assertiveness is not the same as being aggressive or confrontational. Instead, it's about being firm and clear in your communication. Start by clearly identifying your needs and emotions. When you communicate, focus on your own experiences rather than blaming or accusing the other person. For example, instead of saying "you always interrupt me," and "it's annoying," you could say, "I feel frustrated when I get interrupted because I can't finish my thought this way." You express your feelings without attacking the other person. Setting clear boundaries is another crucial aspect of assertiveness. Specify what you can and cannot accept in your interactions with others. For instance, you might say, "I need our conversations to be respectful, and I will not tolerate insults." Remaining calm and composed is key when being assertive. This approach comes from a place of confidence and self-respect, not from a desire to control the other person or win an argument. Remember, Your goal is to protect your personal space and mental well-being while giving the toxic individual a chance to understand and respect your boundaries. 3. Setting boundaries. Every interaction you have is like a brush stroke on the canvas of your day. Some strokes add vibrant colors to your life, while others bring dark, heavy tones left by toxic people who mar your masterpiece. Negative interactions can alter your mood, outlook, and even your sense of self-worth. The ancient Stoics, masters of their minds, understood the importance of setting boundaries not by avoiding problems, but by building mental fortifications. They recognized that not all criticism or negative energy deserved their attention. What if you could adopt the same Stoic principles to deal with toxic individuals in your life? Consider boundaries not as unbreakable walls, but as selective gates controlling what influences you allow in. Being selectively open doesn't diminish your humanity. Instead, it transforms you into a guardian of your serenity. So visualize your energy as a precious resource, like water in a desert. Each interaction you have is a drop of this water. Would you rather give it to someone who nurtures growth in your life, or to someone who lets it evaporate in the scorching sun of negativity? Setting boundaries means wisely managing your time and energy, doing so with the calm resolve of a Stoic who understands his worth and the value of his time. This means calmly but firmly telling toxic people, "This is where I draw the line because your peace is not negotiable." By adopting this mindset, you prioritize your well-being without pride or disdain, but with the wisdom of self-respect. Every day is an opportunity to shape your masterpiece, channeling your energy into areas that foster growth and positivity. Remember, setting boundaries is not an act of aggression, but an act of wisdom and self-respect. It's about defining where your personal garden ends and where the untamed wild begins, not by cutting people out aggressively, but by nurturing your own space. As you do this, observe how your life transforms. By setting these boundaries, you protect your inner peace and allow your life to flourish with the tranquility of a true Stoic. Start today and witness the positive changes unfold as you master the art of setting boundaries with the calm strength of a wise philosopher. 4. Focus on solutions. When dealing with toxic people, it's easy to get caught up in a cycle of conflict and negativity. However, Marcus Aurelius teaches us a more effective approach: focus on solutions rather than problems. Instead of getting trapped in the toxicity of others, steer interactions towards positive resolutions. Let's consider a real-life example to illustrate this principle. Imagine you're part of a project team at work, and one of your colleagues frequently criticizes and belittles others, creating a tense and uncomfortable atmosphere. This behavior impacts the team's morale and productivity, leading to a negative work environment. Confronting the toxic behavior directly might seem like the obvious solution, but it often leads to more conflict and tension. Instead, approach the situation with a solution-oriented mindset. Rather than accusing or resenting the difficult colleague, suggest a team meeting where everyone can openly discuss and identify ways to improve the situation. During this meeting, focus on collaboration and positivity. Propose ideas that enhance team relationships and work spirit. For instance, you could suggest team-building activities or new communication guidelines that foster respect and cooperation. This proactive approach helps shift the focus from the problem to potential solutions. In practice, focusing on solutions involves understanding the root of the problem and the perspectives of all parties involved. This means listening to the toxic individual, as well as those affected by their behavior. By finding common ground and acceptable compromises, you create a more harmonious and productive environment. This strategy not only reduces the negative impact of toxic interactions, but also empowers you to take control of the situation, fostering resilience and emotional strength. Let's connect this to a modern story. Consider the case of a tech startup where a brilliant but abrasive programmer often clashes with team members. His behavior causes stress and hampers collaboration. Instead of confronting him aggressively, the team leader decides to hold a workshop focused on improving team dynamics and communication. During the workshop, the leader highlights the value of each member's contributions and encourages open dialogue about working together more effectively. This approach not only diffuses tension but also helps the programmer understand the impact of his behavior and inspires him to change. This principle of focusing on solutions can be applied in various aspects of life, from personal relationships to professional settings. It's about shifting your mindset from blame and criticism to constructive problem solving. When you encounter toxic behavior, ask yourself, how can I turn the situation around? By adopting this approach, you not only protect your own well-being, but also contribute to creating a healthier and more positive environment for everyone involved. 5. Identify fake friendliness. Dealing with fake friendliness requires keen observation and a discerning heart. Have you ever noticed how a seemingly innocent conversation can escalate into a heated argument? It's like a tiny spark igniting a vast wildfire, causing widespread destruction. However, not every spark has to become a blaze, particularly when navigating interactions with toxic individuals. Understanding the concept of false friendliness can be your safeguard. It's all about recognizing the signs and knowing when to deploy it. Imagine someone who professes to be on your side while subtly piling up wood to stoke the flames. Their body language is a giveaway. A smile that doesn't reach their eyes or arms defensively crossed over their chest are subtle indicators of insincerity and hidden motives. Take a moment to listen to the unspoken words, a voice that drips with honeyed sweetness but lacks genuine warmth, or an awkward laugh that interrupts the natural flow of conversation. These nuances in speech act like invisible threads holding the entire interaction together, tugging at your instincts and urging you to realize that things aren't as they appear. The way someone speaks can be a window into their true character, revealing their intentions to those willing to see beyond the surface. Observing patterns in behavior can tell you a lot about a person. True character is like the steady beat of a drum, consistent and reliable. On the other hand, behavior that fluctuates wildly based on who is watching is as fragile as a leaf caught in the wind. This means that the facade of friendship is just that, a facade. In the realm of human relationships, it's crucial to be mindful of these patterns. Seeking stability involves discerning the fake friendliness that might be directed your way. It's not just about protecting yourself from harmful relationships, but also about fostering an environment where genuine connections can flourish. Being a beacon of authenticity in a sea of deceit helps guide others toward the shores of true relationships. Consider the story of Emily, who started a new job with enthusiasm and an open heart. She quickly befriended her colleague, Sarah, who seemed incredibly supportive and friendly. However, Emily soon noticed inconsistencies. Sarah's smile never quite reached her eyes, and her compliments felt forced. Sarah would often agree with Emily's ideas in meetings, but later criticize them to others behind her back. Emily's instincts told her something was off. She began to pay closer attention to Sarah's body language and tone of voice. These observations confirmed her suspicions. Sarah's friendliness was a facade, masking hidden agendas. By trusting her gut and maintaining her boundaries, Emily was able to navigate this tricky workplace relationship while preserving her peace of mind. So, if something feels off, trust your instincts, pay attention to the signs, and remember that not every outstretched hand is genuinely offering help. To preserve your peace and maintain your true friendships, stay firm in your convictions. The path ahead is yours to navigate. Remember, your inner peace is a fortress that deserves vigilant protection. By being discerning and steadfast, you guard your well-being and foster genuine relationships that enrich your life. In summary, dealing with fake friendliness involves recognizing subtle signs of insincerity, trusting your instincts, and maintaining firm boundaries. By doing so, you protect your inner peace and create space for genuine connections to thrive. This approach aligns with Marcus Aurelius' teachings on wisdom and self-awareness, guiding you toward a more authentic and fulfilling life. 6. Avoid isolation. Avoiding isolation is a cornerstone in the battle against the influence of toxic individuals. These people often seek to isolate their victims, enhancing their control and making it easier to manipulate them. However, by staying connected with a positive social network, you can safeguard your psychological and emotional well-being. A strong support system of friends and family provides empathy, encouragement, and practical advice, all of which are essential in combating the adverse effects of toxic relationships. Sharing your experiences with trusted individuals can offer a fresh perspective and much-needed emotional support, helping you maintain mental health during challenging times. Participating in uplifting activities is also essential. Personal hobbies, exercise, volunteering, and other enjoyable and fulfilling activities can help redirect your attention away from negative influences. For example, joining a book club or a sports team can introduce you to new friends who share your interests. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By engaging in positive activities, you cultivate a mindset that deflects negativity. Additionally, creating a positive living environment around you helps protect your mental state. Decorating your living space with items that bring happiness and peace, or practicing meditation are effective ways to maintain inner peace. Imagine how serene your home can feel with a few well-placed plants or a cozy reading nook. How can you create a more positive environment for yourself? Isolation can make you vulnerable to toxic people, but by building and maintaining a strong support network, you can effectively counteract negativity and strengthen yourself. Marcus Aurelius also said, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." By focusing on positive connections and activities, you shift your attention away from toxic influences, diminishing their power over you. How will you strengthen your support network to guard against negativity? In summary, staying connected with positive people and engaging in uplifting activities are essential tactics to combat the influence of toxic individuals. By fostering supportive relationships and cultivating a positive environment, you shield yourself from negativity and reinforce your emotional resilience. What steps will you take today to ensure you are not isolated and vulnerable to toxic people? 7. Stability in emotions. Navigating life around toxic people can feel like hiking through dense fog. You can't see your path clearly, and every step feels uncertain. But imagine a way to clear that fog, starting from within, by harnessing the emotional strength that comes from practicing Stoicism. Think of someone who, regardless of the chaos around them, never seems to get upset, like a mountain standing firm in the face of a storm. This isn't about being indifferent or cold. It's about realizing that the only thing we can truly control is our reaction to the outside world. Stoicism teaches us that our power lies in our reactions, not in controlling the uncontrollable. When faced with toxic people, summon your inner Stoic. Instead of engaging in the drama, pause, much like standing in the eye of a hurricane, calm amidst the chaos. In this calm space, you can breathe, think, and act from a place of reason. It means shifting your focus from external turmoil to how you allow it to impact your inner peace. Practicing mindfulness is one effective way to achieve this. Though it's often mentioned these days, mindfulness truly works. It helps us step back and observe the chaos without getting entangled in it. Mindfulness isn't about ignoring negativity but recognizing it without letting it disrupt our peace. Consider moments of stress as clouds in the sky, they pass. By practicing mindfulness, we can better manage our reactions and maintain our inner calm. Let's dive into a modern-day scenario to illustrate this. Imagine you're at work, and a colleague consistently brings a negative attitude, spreading gossip and creating tension. Your initial reaction might be frustration or anger, but as a Stoic, you can choose to respond differently. Instead of reacting emotionally, pause, take a deep breath, and decide how to handle the situation calmly. Perhaps you choose to address the issue directly with kindness, or simply not engage in the negativity. By doing so, you protect your emotional stability and demonstrate the strength of Stoic principles in action. A powerful story that comes to mind is that of a teacher who faced constant negativity from a colleague. Rather than letting this affect her, she practiced Stoic principles by remaining calm and focused on her work. Over time, her colleague's negativity had less impact on her, and she became a beacon of stability and positivity for her students and other colleagues. This story exemplifies how maintaining emotional stability can transform not only our lives but also positively influence those around us. Next time you're surrounded by negativity, remind yourself that you are the architect of your peace. Build it strong by focusing on your reactions rather than the chaos. Ask yourself, how can I respond to this situation calmly and rationally? How can I ensure my inner peace is not disturbed by external events? Reflecting on these questions can guide you towards more balanced and resilient emotional responses. In summary, embracing Stoic principles allows us to maintain emotional stability amidst chaos. By focusing on our reactions, practicing mindfulness, and drawing on the strength within us, we can navigate life's challenges with calm and reason. This approach not only preserves our inner peace but also sets an example for others, demonstrating the power of Stoic resilience. Remember, the next time you encounter negativity, you have the power to choose your response. Build your peace strong like a mountain standing firm in the storm, and let that inner strength guide you through life's turbulent moments. 8. Focus on goals. When you're deeply focused on something such as mastering a new skill, achieving a fitness goal, or advancing your personal projects, it feels like you're on the right path. However, out of nowhere, you might encounter people or situations that dampen your enthusiasm, like a sudden gust of wind diverting a paper airplane. This can be incredibly disheartening. Consider the story of Jordan, who was determined to start a small online business, but his friends and family were skeptical. Some voiced their doubts loudly, while others suggested safer paths. Many of us have faced similar situations. Instead of engaging in pointless arguments or attempting to justify his ambitions, Jordan focused on improving his skills, gaining knowledge, and building his business step by step. What can we learn from Jordan's journey? A steadfast belief in one's goals and unwavering determination not to let negativity derail them. This experience highlights the importance of effectively dealing with negative influences, a skill that requires practice. The Stoics emphasized focusing on what we can control, and changing others is not one of those things. Instead, we can control how we react to them. It's about maintaining a mental barrier so negativity doesn't penetrate and cloud our judgment or spirit. Think of resilience like a raincoat in a downpour. It doesn't stop the rain, but it keeps you dry. That's the kind of resilience we're aiming for. So the next time someone doubts or criticizes your plans or goals, remember Jordan and focus on strengthening your own path instead of trying to convince them. Smile, nod, and continue with your plans. Consider the case of Emma, who aspired to write a novel. Her colleagues and friends constantly reminded her of the slim chances of getting published. Instead of succumbing to their negativity, Emma dedicated herself to writing daily, refining her craft, and sending her manuscript to multiple publishers. Eventually, her perseverance paid off, and her novel was published. Emma's story teaches us that unwavering focus on our goals can help us overcome the naysayers and achieve success. You need to stay productive, and negative thoughts shouldn't occupy your mind without contributing anything positive. Maintain silence and focus on your actions, enjoying the process and letting the descent fade into the background. It's your journey, and only you can steer it. Setting and achieving goals is crucial for personal and professional growth. Goals provide direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose. Clear and achievable goals help you concentrate your efforts and track your progress. The story of Michael, a software developer who wanted to create an app that could revolutionize time management, is another example. His peers laughed at the idea, calling it impractical. Unfazed, Michael poured his energy into learning more about app development, user needs, and market trends. Over time, his app gained popularity, proving his skeptics wrong. Michael's experience underscores the power of persistence and focusing on one's goals despite external negativity. Why do you think focusing on our goals can help us overcome negativity from others? How can we build mental resilience to keep moving forward? Let's dive deeper into why it's crucial to stay focused on your goals and how it can transform your life. Clarity and a plan. Having clear goals is like having a roadmap for your life. When you set specific objectives, you define a clear path to follow, helping you understand exactly what steps to take. This clarity not only guides your actions but also provides a sense of purpose and direction. Knowing what you need to achieve makes it easier to concentrate and avoid distractions, keeping you on track toward your desired outcomes. Driving force and inspiration. Goals act as a powerful motivator. They give you something to strive for, especially during challenging times. The process of working towards your goals can be incredibly inspiring, as it offers a sense of progress and achievement. Each step forward, no matter how small, fuels your determination and keeps you moving forward. The drive to reach your goals can turn obstacles into opportunities and challenges into stepping stones. Tracking and accountability. Setting goals enables you to measure your progress. By establishing clear, measurable objectives, you can track your advancements and hold yourself accountable. This self-monitoring helps you stay on course and make necessary adjustments along the way. It's a continuous cycle of setting, working towards, and assessing your goals, ensuring that you are consistently moving in the right direction. Prioritization and focus. Clear goals help you prioritize your tasks and manage your resources efficiently. They allow you to concentrate on activities that directly contribute to achieving your objectives, preventing you from being sidetracked by less important matters. Prioritizing in this manner enhances your productivity and effectiveness, ensuring that your efforts are aligned with your long-term vision. Personal growth and development. The journey of setting and achieving goals is a catalyst for personal growth. As you work towards your goals, you acquire new skills, knowledge, and experiences. This continuous learning process not only helps you achieve your current objectives but also prepares you for future challenges and opportunities. Personal development through goal setting builds resilience, adaptability, and a broader perspective on life. In conclusion, maintaining focus on your goals is a fundamental component of achieving success. Clear, attainable goals provide direction, motivation, and a framework for tracking progress. By prioritizing these goals and working diligently towards them, you enhance your productivity and foster personal growth, regardless of the obstacles you face. So embrace goal setting as a powerful tool to guide your journey and unlock your potential. Next time you encounter negativity, think of Jordan, Emma, and Michael. Focus on your goals, build your resilience, and let the naysayers' voices fade into the background. Your journey is yours alone, and only you have the power to shape it. Keep moving forward and let your accomplishments speak for themselves. 9. Don't engage in pointless fights. In today's world, the ancient saying, "Choose your battles wisely," resonates deeply, as every interaction can feel like navigating a minefield. When facing toxic individuals, it's like walking through a dark maze. You never know when you might hit an obstacle. Instead of charging at every barrier, carefully assess and decide which paths are worth pursuing. Many conflicts serve only to drain your energy without any meaningful outcome. Recognizing this can save you from unnecessary trouble. You might be surprised to learn that the most powerful action you can take is sometimes not to react at all. Toxic people often seek to provoke a reaction, any indication that their words have affected you. By choosing not to respond, you effectively disarm them. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem, but rather not allowing it to dictate your behavior. Your energy is precious, and it's crucial to conserve it for battles that truly matter. Attempting to change someone's harmful behavior through argument is like trying to extinguish a fire with gasoline. It only intensifies the flames. Instead, gently challenge them to reconsider the situation from a different perspective. This shifts the dynamic from confrontation to conversation. Remember, this approach won't always be successful, and that's okay. The objective is not to win every battle, but to maintain your peace and dignity throughout the process. Kindness serves as your shield and patience as your sword. Displaying patience and understanding does not mean you condone the other person's behavior. It signifies strength and the ability to see beyond the immediate situation. Everyone faces personal struggles, often invisible to others. By practicing patience, you grant yourself the space to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. Reflect on your experiences dealing with difficult individuals. Can you identify any recurring patterns? Are there battles you've been fighting that aren't worth your energy? Being stoic doesn't imply being emotionless. It means not letting your emotions control you. It involves discerning where to invest your energy and understanding that not every conflict is yours to resolve. Before engaging in a dispute, take a moment to breathe deeply and ask yourself, is this truly worth my peace? Engaging in unnecessary conflicts can drain our energy, damage our relationships, and distract us from our goals. Part of personal growth and emotional intelligence is recognizing when to walk away. Everyday life offers countless opportunities to engage in disputes, but wisdom lies in recognizing that not all battles are worth fighting. Choosing to avoid futile arguments not only conserves your energy but also fosters healthier relationships and keeps you aligned with your goals. Embrace the challenge of discerning which battles are necessary and which are not, as this is a hallmark of emotional maturity and stoic wisdom. By mastering this skill, you uphold your peace, dignity, and focus, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. In summary, not all fights are worth engaging in. By learning to distinguish between significant issues and trivial matters, you can save time, energy, and maintain healthier relationships. Practicing self-awareness, clear communication, and emotional control can lead to more effective handling of disagreements. As Seneca wisely said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Sometimes the best way to win a conflict is to avoid it altogether. How will you apply these strategies in your next challenging interaction? 10. Embrace change and adaptability. Navigating life around toxic people can feel like trying to walk a tightrope in a storm. Every step is precious, and the winds of negativity threaten to knock you off balance. One of the most powerful strategies to manage such situations is to embrace change and adaptability. Change is inevitable, and adaptability is crucial for maintaining your inner peace amidst external chaos. Think about it, every season brings its unique challenges and beauty. Just as we adapt our clothing and activities to the changing seasons, we must also adapt our mindset and strategies to deal with difficult people. Embrace impermanence. Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." This wisdom reminds us that everything in life is temporary, including the influence of toxic individuals. By accepting the impermanence of situations, we can reduce our stress and maintain our emotional balance. Consider a situation at work where a colleague constantly undermines your efforts. Instead of letting their behavior demoralize you, recognize that this is just one phase of your professional journey. Focus on your goals and adapt your approach to navigate this challenge. Perhaps you need to document your work more diligently, seek support from other colleagues, or even consider a new role. By being adaptable, you can turn a negative situation into an opportunity for growth. Develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is essential for adaptability. This mindset views challenges as opportunities to learn and improve rather than insurmountable obstacles. When faced with toxic behavior, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger through this experience? Imagine you're in a friendship where your friend often belittles your achievements. Instead of internalizing their negativity, use it as a chance to strengthen your self-confidence and assertiveness. Engage in activities that reinforce your sense of self-worth and seek out relationships that uplift and support you. Practice flexibility. Adaptability also involves flexibility in your responses. Toxic people often provoke reactions to destabilize you. By remaining flexible and calm, you can choose your responses wisely. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This principle is vital in dealing with negativity. Consider a family member who frequently criticizes your choices. Instead of reacting defensively, practice flexibility by listening without taking it personally. Respond with empathy, saying, I understand you have concerns, let's discuss how we can find common ground. This approach not only diffuses tension but also demonstrates your emotional maturity and control. Build resilience through adaptability. Resilience is the byproduct of adaptability. The more you practice adapting to changes and challenges, the more resilient you become. This resilience enables you to bounce back from setbacks and maintain your peace, despite external negativity. Take the example of a sports team facing a tough opponent. The coach adapts strategies, changes players, and tries different plays to overcome the challenge. Similarly, in life, you need to adapt your strategies to maintain your well-being when dealing with toxic individuals. Whether it's altering your communication style, setting firmer boundaries, or seeking new environments, adaptability is key. Embrace the change within. Lastly, embracing change means welcoming the transformation within yourself. Each challenge you face shapes you, teaching you valuable lessons and helping you grow. By viewing toxic interactions as opportunities for personal development, you shift your focus from the negativity of others to your growth. In summary, embracing change and adaptability is crucial for navigating toxic relationships and maintaining inner peace. By recognizing the impermanence of situations, developing a growth mindset, practicing flexibility, and building resilience, you can transform challenges into opportunities. Remember, the winds of change may be strong, but with adaptability, you can stay balanced and continue moving forward on your path to a fulfilling life. As you continue this journey, reflect on how you can embrace change in your own life. What strategies can you adopt to become more adaptable? How can you view challenges as opportunities for growth? Engage with these questions and take proactive steps to enhance your adaptability and resilience. 11. Be self-aware. You've probably encountered someone who always seems to make situations worse. We call these people toxic because they spread negativity like a cloud of smoke, making it difficult to see clearly. But what if I told you there was a way to clear the air and navigate through the smoke without getting lost? The key lies in being self-aware. Becoming self-aware is crucial, much like knowing you shouldn't smoke prevents you from doing it. Understanding how to handle toxic people can help you maintain emotional distance and preserve your peace of mind. Think of it like an old lesson from a fencing master to his students. The real skill in fencing isn't just about attacking, but knowing precisely when to dodge. So, the next time someone toxic comes at you, imagine yourself performing a perfect sidestep. You don't take the hit because you know your boundaries and respect them enough not to let anyone cross them. This doesn't require anger or retaliation, just a calm, unwavering understanding of who you are. Incorporating self-awareness into your daily life to deal with negativity isn't as hard as it might seem. It's like tying your shoes. Initially, it requires attention, but over time it becomes second nature. When faced with negativity, take a step back and ask yourself, why does this bother me? What can I learn from this? These questions aren't about making excuses for others, but about building your mental resilience. Recognize that this path is not always smooth. Some days it will be easier to react and retaliate, but that's a fleeting victory, leaving you hollow because it goes against your true nature. You're making this choice not because it's easy, but because it's right for you. It's not about ignoring the bad things that happen, but recognizing them without letting them dictate your actions. This journey sharpens you, making you more resilient and stronger in the long run. Self-awareness involves understanding your own personality, thoughts, motivations, and desires. It helps you comprehend your strengths and weaknesses and how they impact others, forming the foundation of personal growth and emotional intelligence. Enhancing self-awareness leads to better decision-making, improved relationships, and overall well-being. Below are some methods to help you enhance your self-awareness. Understand your emotions. Take time each day to pause and reflect on your feelings. Ask yourself questions like, what am I feeling right now? And what triggered this emotion? By identifying your emotions and their causes, you can gain a deeper understanding of your emotional responses. Keeping a journal to document your feelings and the circumstances around them can be particularly helpful. Over time, you'll notice patterns that can help you manage your emotions more effectively. Identify strengths and weaknesses. Conduct a thorough self-assessment to recognize your strengths and areas for improvement. Make a list of your skills, talents, and accomplishments, as well as areas where you struggle or need development. Seek feedback from people you trust, such as friends, family, or colleagues, to gain an external perspective on your strengths and weaknesses. Honest feedback is crucial, as it provides insights you might overlook. Use this information to create a personal development plan that leverages your strengths and addresses your weaknesses. Practice mindfulness. Or incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine. This could be through activities like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments each day to be present and aware of your thoughts and surroundings. Mindfulness helps you become more attuned to your inner experiences and reduces the tendency to react impulsively. It allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment, which can lead to greater emotional regulation and clarity. Clarify values. Reflect on your core values and principles. Ask yourself, what matters most to me, and what values do I want to live by? Understanding your values helps guide your decisions and actions, ensuring they are aligned with what is truly important to you. Write down your top values and think about how they influence your daily life. Aligning your actions with your values can lead to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Daily reflection. Set aside time each day for self-reflection. Review the day's events, your reactions, and the decisions you made. Consider questions like, what did I do well today, and what could I have done differently? Reflecting on your actions helps you learn from your experiences and make necessary adjustments. This practice promotes continuous personal growth and improvement. You can use a journal to record your reflections and track your progress over time. As you continue on this path of self-awareness, remember that it's not just about understanding yourself, but also about applying this understanding to enhance your interactions and relationships. When dealing with toxic individuals, maintain your inner peace by recognizing their negativity without absorbing it. In conclusion, becoming self-aware is a continuous journey that requires dedication and reflection. By regularly checking in with yourself, understanding your emotions, identifying your strengths and weaknesses, and aligning your actions with your core values, you can cultivate greater self-awareness. This practice will empower you to navigate life's challenges with grace, resilience, and authenticity, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious existence. Embrace this journey with patience and compassion for yourself, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, contributes to your growth. How will you start implementing self-awareness practices in your daily life? What steps can you take today to enhance your understanding of yourself and improve your interactions with others? Engage with these questions and let them guide you on your path to greater self-awareness and personal growth. 12. Energy intelligence. When you're with someone whose energy is like a storm, turning your sunny day upside down, it can be hard to stay calm. Toxic people can make even the calmest person feel weak, but let's consider the concept of energy intelligence as our guiding compass. Think of your energy as a wall. Your energy is an ancient city wall, keeping out unwanted negativity and protecting your inner peace. Now, think about the power of choice in these situations. Just as choosing the right fuel for your car affects its performance and longevity, you can choose how you react to people who drain your energy. Responding with patience and understanding, or simply choosing not to engage with them at all, can greatly improve your emotional well-being and keep you balanced. This approach isn't about avoiding conflict, it's about learning and making choices that preserve your inner peace. Using energy intelligence goes beyond self-control. It's about creating a space around you that remains stable, even in the strongest storm. Like a tree firmly rooted in the ground, you remain immovable not because the wind doesn't blow, but because you've learned to bend and sway without breaking. Your strength and flexibility dissipate harmful energy, leaving it no choice but to leave or change. Reflect on how you've managed your energy in tough times. Have you allowed others' negativity to cloud your sky, or have you shined brighter, bringing calm to both yourself and others? Remember, this journey isn't about becoming immune to problems, it's about realizing the immense strength and wisdom within you, ready to face any challenge. Take a moment to breathe and acknowledge your power. As you move forward, consider how you'll use this energy intelligence not only to protect your peace but also to guide others. The true test of your inner strength isn't avoiding the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. As you embrace this practice, you'll find that your inner peace becomes a beacon, guiding you and inspiring others through life's tempests. Reflecting on this, how will you harness your energy intelligence to shield your tranquility and lead by example? How will you transform the stormy encounters in your life into opportunities to demonstrate your inner resilience? 13. Seek external support. Navigating the turbulent waters of dealing with toxic individuals necessitates a robust external support system. This system can be a lifeline composed of friends, family, or mental health professionals, all of whom play an essential role in maintaining your emotional and mental stability. First, turning to friends and family can provide a sanctuary of understanding and practical advice. These trusted individuals offer not only emotional support but also valuable outside perspectives that help you recognize your self-worth. For example, a close friend might remind you of your strengths when you're feeling low, helping you see beyond the negativity imposed by toxic people. They can also give you practical advice on how to handle difficult situations, reinforcing the notion that you are not alone in your struggles. However, it's critical to choose the right people, those who genuinely care about your well-being and can provide positive reinforcement. Sharing your experiences with someone who devalues your feelings or misunderstands your issues can be counterproductive, leading to further emotional distress. Additionally, seeking professional support from mental health experts like psychologists or therapists can be profoundly beneficial. These professionals are trained to help you manage stress, establish healthy boundaries, and enhance your emotional resilience. They can assist you in identifying and altering behavior patterns or beliefs that contribute to your current predicament. For instance, a therapist might help you develop coping strategies to deal with manipulative behavior or guide you through the process of setting firm boundaries. This professional guidance is invaluable in fostering a healthier mindset and improving your overall well-being. Moreover, joining support groups, whether online or in person, can provide a sense of community and shared understanding. Being part of a group where members have faced similar challenges can make you feel less isolated and offer practical insights from those who have successfully navigated similar paths. For example, in a support group for people dealing with toxic relationships, you might hear a story that resonates deeply with your own experience, offering you new perspectives and strategies to apply in your life. This communal support not only helps you feel understood but also empowers you with collective wisdom. Consider the story of John, who was dealing with a manipulative colleague at work. Feeling isolated and stressed, he reached out to his family and was met with encouragement and actionable advice. His sister, who had faced a similar situation, shared her strategies for maintaining professionalism while setting clear boundaries. Encouraged, John sought the help of a therapist who helped him work through his feelings and develop a plan to manage the situation more effectively. He also joined an online support group, where he found solidarity and additional tips from others who had been in his shoes. This multifaceted support system not only helped John cope but also empowered him to reclaim his peace of mind and professional integrity. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness but a manifestation of strength and wisdom. By leveraging the support of friends, family, mental health professionals, and support groups, you are taking proactive steps towards maintaining your mental health and fostering personal growth. Embrace the strength in seeking support and let it guide you through the challenges posed by toxic individuals, transforming obstacles into stepping stones for growth and resilience. So how do you currently seek support in challenging situations? Have you considered reaching out to a professional or joining a support group to enhance your coping strategies? Reflect on these questions and recognize that the path to resilience is often walked hand in hand with others. 14. Take charge of the negative aspects of yourself. Have you ever encountered someone whose negativity feels like a dark cloud over your sunny day? We've all been there, feeling weighed down by someone else's toxic energy. Surprisingly, the way we talk to ourselves when we're around such people can either shield us or harm us. Think of your mind as a garden and your thoughts as seeds. Positive thoughts can cultivate strength and resilience, while negative ones can choke out the good. But there's more to it. Sometimes we can't simply walk away from negativity. This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism comes into play. Stoicism teaches that our reactions are the true measure of our strength. When navigating the turbulent waters of someone else's negativity, pay close attention to your self-talk. Instead of asking, "Why do I have to endure this?" consider, "How can this challenge make me stronger?" This shift in perspective can help you develop resilience, empathy, and the courage to uphold your boundaries. Reframing your thoughts isn't just about semantics, it's about reclaiming your power. Picture negative comments as arrows. If your self-worth is a sturdy shield, those arrows can't pierce you. This doesn't mean you won't feel the sting, but remember, those arrows can only wound you if you let them. Reflect on how often you permit external negativity to influence your self-talk. Mastering this doesn't mean erecting an emotional fortress, rather, it involves recognizing your worth, understanding that your reactions are within your control, and choosing not to surrender your inner peace to external chaos. Stoicism isn't about becoming emotionless, it's about selecting which battles are worth your emotional investment. Recognizing, accepting, and working on your negative traits is essential for self-improvement. This means finding areas where you can improve, addressing your weaknesses, and turning them into strengths. This process not only helps you grow as a person, but also leads to a more satisfying and balanced life. Have you ever thought about how changing your inner dialogue might transform your interactions with difficult people? How might this new approach to self-talk empower you in challenging situations? The process of self-improvement inspired by Stoic principles teaches us that we are the only ones in control of our reactions. By acknowledging our imperfections and striving to improve them, we align ourselves with the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Remember, in the words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This philosophy encourages us to maintain our composure and integrity even in the face of negativity. How can you apply this Stoic wisdom to your daily encounters with challenging individuals? Taking charge of your inner dialogue is not about suppressing emotions, but about mastering them. It's about discerning which reactions are worth your time and energy. This approach not only protects your peace, but also enhances your ability to navigate life's difficulties with grace and strength. As you continue on this path, consider how you can cultivate a garden of empowering thoughts that bolster your resilience and self-worth, allowing you to face any challenge with a calm and fortified spirit. Thank you for watching today's video on 14 smart ways to deal with toxic people inspired by Marcus Aurelius Stoicism. We appreciate your participation in our community. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, or simply comment, "I am a newbie," if you're new, or "I am a Stoic," if you've been with us for a while. Your engagement is a tremendous source of motivation for us. Let's continue this journey together, shall we?